Hey guys, what is going on? My name is NoJ456 and the countdown is finally on to wait until we see if we have a DLC coming out tomorrow or not. Basically, I've been talking about this for about 2 days now. I've been talking about whether or not the modders have delayed the DLC, even though it was never officially announced. Some of you guys were like, well, it was never officially announced. I know it was never officially announced, but neither were the last 2 DLCs. They just were never announced. They just came out randomly on a Tuesday, and this is the Tuesday that we think we are going to be getting it. We thought it was last Tuesday originally, and they didn't release it then. So this Tuesday is basically the one. It's been over the time. All signs are pointing to this. The DLC is on the Xbox Marketplace, ready to go. We're waiting on Rockstar to release it, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit in this video about when we can actually expect to see it. Now, there's a different timeline, some different things, and something that we can actually check beforehand to see if the DLC is going to be updated. I'm going to be up all night doing this, and whether or not it actually comes out, I really hope it does, because I don't want to stay up all night for nothing. But again, I'll be up all night for you guys, making sure that I can get out the best content for you guys. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video here. Now, the timeline that I'm talking about in this video is basically when the DLC will be updated on the marketplace that myself and a few others have access to, and I'll be able to update you guys almost immediately whenever that happens. Basically, whenever that would be updated, and also when we will actually be expecting it onto the consoles. Now, at some point during the night, this is before the DLC is released, we will be getting a different update on the actual web page where we can see all the Xbox Marketplace coding. As you guys remember, it's all placeholder coding. It just says DLC pack right now. It says download this DLC file as a description. Basically, sometime during the night, they're gonna have to change that to the real one. Now, whether that's 20 minutes before, whether that's 2 hours before, whether that's at midnight our time, because the DLC is never released at midnight. I'll be talking about what time you can actually expect to see the DLC if they didn't delay it in just a second here. But basically, maybe around midnight when it turns into Tuesday that they actually do this. That would actually be in a couple minutes here as I'm recording this video. But if anything updates, I'll re-record this and definitely update you guys with what the actual DLC is going to be. But if not, you can assume that they haven't updated it yet. So maybe it's an hour beforehand, maybe it's 20 minutes beforehand, but sometime during the night they're going to update the DLC, and I will notify you guys immediately on Twitter about that, and definitely make a video if it's far enough in advance that we would not be getting the DLC. So we would know what the DLC is going to be, and that would mean that we're definitely getting the DLC later. Now, another option is that they don't actually update the coding until it is coming out. So that brings me to my second part of this video, when the DLC actually comes out. It usually releases between 5 to 7 a.m. Eastern time on the Tuesday. So basically from now, that is going to be a couple hours. I don't know when exactly YouTube is going to decide to process this video, but basically it means 5 to 7 Eastern time. You can look up a time zone converter if you want to see what time that is in your time zone, and let me know in the comment section down below what time it comes out for your time zone, so I know how late some of you guys are going to be staying up with me to watch this. I might stream, I might not. I'll have my Twitch in the description down below if you want to go follow that and be notified, and follow me on Twitter, because that's where I'll be updating you guys on everything. But again, we're really not sure if the DLC is going to be coming out. I'm going to be staying up all night. You guys can chat with me on Twitter. I'm gonna be really bored waiting for this DLC. Maybe I'll stream a little bit. And again, that's the timeline we're looking at. First off, they're gonna have to update the marketplace coding. Maybe that's 20 minutes before, maybe it's 10 minutes before, maybe it's 4 hours before. Really don't know, but we have to wait and see. And eventually, if it's past 7 a.m. Eastern time, we can safely assume that they delayed the DLC because of modders. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe for more. I'll have a ton of content out tomorrow if the DLC comes out, obviously, or we get an update early, and I will have that, what the DLC is actually going to be. I'll have that on my channel. So anyway, guys, my name is NoJ456. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you tomorrow.
YouTube.com/NoahJ456.
My bad, sorry about that.
Sometimes I get away from myself, especially when I'm talking about gaming channels.
Don't get in my way when I'm on a gaming channel.
Because on YouTube.com/NoahJ456, it's all centered around gaming. Do me a huge clowny favor and go to YouTube.com/NoahJ456. That's NOAHJ 456. You get the point. I'll see you there. Peace out, represent.